V8s under that bonnet. And it's got a 4-speed hydromatic gearbox. Again, they always had those stick shift, not on the floor, they had them on the steering wheel with that lovely bench seat and that very typical American sun visor across the screen. Also notice that the pillarless design, which made it look very like a coupe. No V-pillar between the front and rear, so that makes it a lovely exotic look to that car.
So quiet, isn't it? Isn't it? There's a Texas
Of course, masses of chrome wherever you looked as well in America, the bumpers shining away in the sunshine. We need American music for this segment. I think I can't sing, but that's good for you and bad for me. Where's my Coupe de Ville gone? He's cruising. The Americans, they love cruising along slowly. The windows open, those pillarless windows.
lovely.
Obviously a gentleman that likes to show off his car a lot because he's going so slowly. Come on, get the Coupe de Ville back. Yeah, and he loves the horn as well. But it is a spectacular car, it really is so typically American. 1949, wonderful sir, thank you. But now we need a new record, now we need Mustang Sally booming through the microphones and the speakers, because this is of course an amazingly original Ford Mustang, 1966. And the only non-standard item on it are the wheels, which I think you should go to a shop and get some old wheels, don't you, and finish the job back. It's actually got a V8, a 289cc, no, 289 cubic inch V8, which of course I know, but we didn't know yesterday, is a 4.7 litre to us. But back then, the V8s, you know, nowadays we have sort of 600 or 700 horsepower. I think that engine is only like about 250 horsepower, which was big back in the day, but not so big by current standards. But it's lovely to see it's actually an original car, as opposed to the much modified machines so many people attack them and change them. But then that can also be good, as you'll see with the Tetanus, which is front chord and back supersonic, with its wheels still spinning when they're not moving, which worries me a lot. You'll see that later. So I'm talking about something else you can't see. So I'll leave you to enjoy a very, very original 1966 Ford Mustang.
My dad's boss bought one of the first Mustangs in the country. Yeah. And he took me on a ride on it. It was just amazing. It was just like,
yeah, pretty sweet actually, look.
Come on, Sally, get the Mustang down here. I think they've been told to go a bit slower. Health and safety must be obeyed. Oh, there's a bit of noise now rumbling up on the start line, because next we go from a very, very original Mustang to a very, very hot-rodded, souped-up, three-window coupe. It's a Ford, 1934 Ford is the basis that is on. But of course, this is what the American scene was like in the early 30s, you know, hot-rodding, This car has actually been raced in the UK. It's been out to Bonneville. It's a Bonneville-style car, successfully raced in the VHRA and Pendine Sands. Of course, the Americans go to Bonneville Salt. In England, if you want to go, or Wales, of course, but in Britain, you have to go to the Pendine Sands, where they had quite a lot of land speed records, but it sort of stopped it. The Daytona Beach ended, that's why they had to go to Bonneville for salt. The beaches ended up just not being safe enough for really high speeds. But I love this, the Navarro 1934 three-window coupe. If you call the slots in the side windows, but that's debatable.
I looked at you for when you said it. Yeah.
That the XL7 as well, is it?
What time's the police on? Is it 2? Max had it in the P2 as well. He had it P1. Yeah. P3 done.
Those are Ford 1934 three-window coupe, comes with hot rodding back. We're now going to move from something very old and basic to something very beautiful and futuristic. So next up is Andy Saunders' Tetanus, this Cord 1950. It was a four-door saloon. He's kept the front bonnet and the front wings are the original Cord, but he's taken the back off and put this beautiful, stylish rear end on it. You'll see the rims don't spin with the wheels, so they tend to be static. They're just, this man, as I said, he is the Banksy of the car world. He creates amazing things, and I think you'll all appreciate just how crazy he is. Underneath the body of that Tetanus, instead of the old Cord engine, which wasn't very quick at all, he's got a new Chevy V8 to give it extra power. But it's a cruise car that you've got to look at the detail of the art he's done. It's just fabulous when you go and look at it over in the showground.
They go to prolong the pit stops. But then for health and safety. Which of course is not to always advantage because
so as Tetanus heads back our way, make sure you're jabbed. Always good health and safety to have tetanus jabs these days. First thing before going anywhere, tetanus jabs. I think the first jab I ever had as a kid, screamed, was a tetanus jab. That's why I fear the word. I wouldn't fear driving that car, but that is beautiful. Doesn't go around corners. I did challenge him about the cornering ability, but these American designers, all they care about is straight line, going in straights, that's it. Cruising along the boardwalk. So we say goodbye to the weird and wonderful Tetanus, and now we greet something from the